I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. They come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. They come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it. And hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. Stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to in-glass, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this spelling is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts of how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. They come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. They come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they mean loyalty. Niggas book me. Long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to English, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts of how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith and Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. Live the phrase, sky's the limit. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. A nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place.
She give fuck.
Okay. Well, we're back. Right out the gate, dude. They don't want to see us succeed, bruh. Okay.
They really don't. Okay.
Golly. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the little friendly reminder we gave in the beginning of the show. Why the fuck can't I see my mouse? Okay, that's annoying. Yeah, man. I hope you guys did enjoy the little friendly reminder we gave you in the beginning of the show. Our new disclaimer. What do you guys think? Jesus Christ. What is going on?
Shit.
Okay. Am I still Charlotte-y on your end?
You're fine right now. You're fine.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah, because we're all green. Okay, we're finally all green on both sides, and I still can't see my mouse.
What's that?
Cool. Yeah, man. I hope you guys did enjoy the friendly reminder we put up there for you guys, man. The brand new disclaimer for the Notorious Heels podcast, man. You love to see it. You love to see it, man. Yeah, man. What is going on, guys? What is going on, bro? We're back. We're back. Twitter didn't scare us away. We're back from Friday.
No, exactly.
The IWC's
Ain't
favorite
exactly.
clickbaiters. Us.
Oh yeah. Apparently, according to us, we're the IWC's fucking idiots. Apparently.
The IWC, the effing idiots of the IWC, man. It's us, the most horrible people to don the IWC. We're back. We're back, man. Yeah, sorry, guys. There's no getting rid of us. Nice try, but yeah. Anyway. Yeah, bro. So that's our nice little disclaimer we're going to be putting up, especially on Fridays. Especially going to be throwing that up on Fridays for you guys. But we just had to let everybody know, man. We had to let everybody know. But regardless, how is everybody doing? And yeah, welcome to Unscripted, bro. I guess we can go ahead and hop right into the intro. We got a pretty busy week of kind of, not really. Interesting week of wrestling to talk about, though, for sure. We got Blood and Guts that happened on Wednesday. Really nothing from SmackDown other than 2, maybe 3 things. Not too much from Collision. And Monday Night Raw was and in my honest opinion tonight, Monday Night Raw was kind of just there. It was kind of just there. There was a couple bright spots to the show. There was obviously a couple bright spots to the show, but I don't know, man. Something about Monday Night Raw for a while has just felt very directionless. But yeah, it was an okay show. I mean, it definitely wasn't as Vince McMahon-y as a couple weeks ago. It definitely didn't have as much isms as a couple weeks ago, but I mean, it still wasn't, the most perfect episode of Monday Night Raw either. So, yeah, man. So we got all that to talk about, and yeah, bro. So with that, man, if this is your first time watching and you guys do not know how the show works, every Monday we are on here with Notorious Unscripted, and every Friday we are on here at 4 p.m. Central with the news, man. If you guys did miss this past Friday's edition of the news, Sami Zayn being looked at as a fluke. WWE knew his main event momentum wouldn't last. A story that unfortunately got overshadowed because me and Sir K had a great analysis on that, but unfortunately something that got a little overshadowed by what happened in the beginning of the show. Eric Young released from the WWE. That is a granted release, people. You know, that was one thing I never got about that whole overreaction on Friday. Dude, if me and Sir K sat in front of you guys and said that WWE fired him, they have every right to be upset because we ran a false story. But what irked people so bad was a little bit of thumbnail wordplay. That was what did it, bro. That was what did it. Some thumbnail wordplay. Ooh.
That's what makes us fucking clickbaiters, man. Clickbaiters fucking fucking idiots, man.
Yeah,
It's crazy, man. It's really crazy out here. But
it really is.
yeah, man. Whether he asked for it or not, the release happened. That's what we put in the thumbnail, and that's what we talked about on Friday, man. We talked about him requesting his release was granted, man.
That's right. That's right, man. But we don't care about the facts. You know,
Oh
we don't care
no,
about
not
the
at all.
facts. Uh, yeah, it's not a compliment either. So, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. But yeah, so Eric Young released. His contract was released by the WWE.
Mm,
They granted him his release. If you guys did miss all that, that is episode, I believe, 171, I want to say. Yes, that is episode 171 of the podcast. You guys can now watch that on all platforms, man. That is Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. And if you want to see it first, like I said, join us right here, just like Eric Young did, Friday, 4 p.m. Central for the news, man. So, with that, man, if you guys haven't got a chance to get your hands on some of the official Notorious Hills podcast merchandise, oh my God.
mm.
I just realized I can't see my mouse and I can't click on the fucking merch thing.
Oh no.
Unreal. Jeez. Oh, that's atrocious. Anybody ever have this problem before, man?
I've never heard of it. I never even heard of that before.
God fucking Lee. Okay, well that just fucking
Maybe,
blows. What happened?
maybe unplug and plug it in. We just need something like that.
Maybe. Okay. Yes. Let me. Oh, I got it without even looking.
Okay.
Okay, if you guys have not got a
Um,
chance to get your hands on some of the official Notorious Heels podcast merchandise, you guys can now find this live on the merch shop. That is bonfire.com. Link is at the top of the description of this very video and in either mine or Circay's social media pages, man. You got all 8 of these beautiful designs available for you guys live on the merch shop. Again, that is bonfire.com. Link is at the top of the description of this very video and in either mine or Circay's social media pages, man. So you got all 8 of these beautiful, beautiful designs plus more available on there for you guys, man. You got the Chicago flag design, the Uncrowned Kings of the IWC design, the base logo design, the best kept secret to the IWC, the Riddler inspired design, the Notorious World Order design, and the 2 extra designs that you see. We got the Chicago flag design, the classic black and white, and the Wolfpack red. So if you guys if you are interested in those are available. All 3 of those designs are available for you guys, man. The Grand Slam design, the scratch logo, and the only community that matters. You have all 8 of these beautiful designs available on the merch shop for you guys, man. So once again, link is at the top of the description of this very video and in either mine or Circay's social media pages, man. And with that, if this is your first time watching, guys, do not know who we are here at the Notorious Heels Podcast. I am Johnny Mayhem, excuse me one second here while I attempt to get this to work. Oh my lord.
okay.
I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this very show. And as for the other half, we got my man Sir K here. How's it going, dude?
Man, hey, bro, good thing it's not Friday where we gotta click through all these stories and images or like a review show or something. Thank God.
Good point.
But yeah, man, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Just been chilling, man. Just been chilling. Been pretty normal lately. And yeah, man, been pretty chill lately. Been pretty good lately. Like Durante always asks, man, how's life? How's the family? Life's good, man. The family's good. How are you, Durante, man? And anybody in the chat, whether you're in the live chat or in the replay, man, how you guys doing? What about you, bro? How you doing?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Yeah, pretty fucking annoyed now because I just unplugged my mouse and I'm still not getting nothing.
Damn, what the fuck? Oh, God.
Yeah, it's always fucking something, man. It's always something. Okay, anyway, man. Yeah, bro, I'm good, man. I'm good. Pretty good, dude. Pretty good. Just chilling, bro. Just chilling. Yeah, just got a interesting week coming up, and then right after this, bro, we jump right into SummerSlam week. So it's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be very interesting to see what happens then, and I'm excited for it, bro. I'm excited for it. So, but yeah, man. So other than that, man, nothing going on much at all. And as Durante always asks, life is good and the family's good. What about you, Durante? Logan, Bell, Pops, and everybody else in chat. JT, you guys know who you are, bro. So yeah, man. Dude, what is going on, Durante? He says, yo, Johnny Gargano, milk carton, and the fucking bat signal. Bro.
I swear, man. I swear.
Jesus Christ, bro. Where is Johnny Gargano? For the love of God.
That's an amazing question, man. I would love to know the answer.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I wish I did know. If it was up to me, he'd be on television. But that's just me. So yeah, man. Yeah, where do we start, bro? AEW Dynamite. AEW Dynamite, man. Well, this week was Blood and Guts, so there's not really too much specifically to go over. There was obviously a couple things. But really other than the Blood and Guts match, there was 3 other things. Hey, Pops, how's it going? So, to open the show, we have Hook defending the, I was about to say the TBS championship, the FTW championship against Jungle Boy Jack Perry. He's defending the championship, like I said, against Jack Perry here, and yeah, man, this match was they made a very interesting decision here. There was this pretty dope video package before the match even came on that was Jack Perry. It was Jack Perry out in the desert burying Jungle Boy. He was burying, a guy wearing the Jungle Boy knee pads and the Jungle Boy boots, man, and he is no longer coming out to Tarzan Boy. He is coming out to Symphony number 5. This man's out here thinking he's Walter. What do we think, bro?
He really is. I don't like it at all. I really don't. I don't think it fits him at all. It's not like he's fucking Indiana Jones more than anything. I wasn't a fan of the music, man. I really wasn't. I love the look. I love, just being Jack Perry now, or as people are calling him, Hollywood Jack Perry. I like that. But that theme song, for me, it ain't it, bruh. It ain't it. I didn't like it.
For sure. Personally, I wasn't. I don't. It's not. It wasn't horrible, but it also wasn't something that necessarily made me like pop or nothing. Like it just kind of was. I'm gonna give it a chance, but yeah, it didn't really do nothing crazy for me either. I mean, not to say it was horrible or anything, but like Yeah, I wasn't really feeling it. That's not necessarily what I envisioned. I'm not too sure what I envisioned for a heel Jungle Boy theme song, but I don't know. At least at first glance, it didn't really click for me. But I mean, we'll see how we'll see if that changes down the road. Maybe in a couple months or something, it'll start to grow on me. But as for the first time, it wasn't something that necessarily clicked. At least I didn't think so, to be honest. But yeah, man, that was that. I did love the opening video package. I did love the opening video package of him burying Jungle Boy. I thought that was a really nice touch. Um, and yeah, I do like
I like that a lot.
for sure. I do like Hollywood. I do like Hollywood Jack Perry. I like that nickname as well. I think it suits him well. But um as for the match, I thought the match was really good. Man. However, Jack Perry used the FTW championship to cheat to beat Hook for the FTW championship. Um Props to Taz for putting it over as well as he did, by the way. But dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. I said it
Yeah.
yeah, I said it on Twitter the day the shit happened. But Jungle Boy, his whole like, his character, like all of his character's goals were centered around winning singles gold in 2023. I thought, you know,
Yeah.
maybe you hold on to that a little bit longer, maybe you drag it out, maybe you have him keep losing until he goes fucking insane, almost, and then he finally wins something. I didn't think throwing a belt on him in his first real assessment as a heel, going after some singles gold was the right move here, especially a championship to the level of the FTW championship. I mean, who the fuck wants to say that their first singles championship, who the hell wants to say that their first singles championship was the FTW title? I'm sorry.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Like, it's just, it shouldn't have happened yet. He shouldn't have won yet. He should have 100% lost, man. And to me, the only way they could really spin this around back to something, I think that's a good direction, is Jungle Boy acknowledging that it's the FTW championship and not to him counting it as the singles championship that he won, and he just fucking destroys the thing while fucking Hook and Taz have to watch. That's really the only direction I think they could spin this where I would really like it.
Fair enough, fair enough. And I think that would be a more than acceptable route to go with that championship at this point. You have uh, the one the one woman's match on the show, the Britt Baker versus, I believe it was an enhancement talent. Um, and yeah, it was 1 minute long, and I believe they just threw this on there to make all the women's wrestling elitists who believe that the show should be littered with it. Um, Pretty much just to shut them up, I guess. Just put a little bit of woman's action on the show, I guess, man. Hi, everybody. How's it going?
What's up, guys? What's up? But yeah, I mean, I thought that was I mean, it was pointless. I mean, just to get Britt Baker on the show, I guess. But if you're gonna get any women on the show, just to just to get them there. If anything, I would like got someone a little more interesting when it comes to in the ring, You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's Britt Baker, so it's good to see her since, she's not as bad in terms of, like, taking over the show as she used to be. But, yeah, man, I think they could have done better with that, man. I think they could have, if they were going to do that, because Twitter made them, choose someone a little more interesting for me.
For sure. For sure. And the last thing before Blood and Guts was arguably one of the best parts of the show. It was the finals to the Blind Tag Eliminator Tournament. We have Better Than You, Baby, Adam
Oh,
Cole and
oh,
MJF
shit.
versus Daniel Garcia and Sammy Guevara. I really like the story of Daniel Garcia and Sammy Guevara coming along to like each other. I really like their story. And we're back. Okay. Yes, okay.
Look at that.
I
God
guess
damn.
I guess MJF has some kind of fear of hot food or something. He has like a fear of hot food. So Adam Cole takes him to this Chinese restaurant and he gets them to, order. They start eating some. It was like hot chicken. MJF bites into it, and these two, after their first bite, are like fucking losing their mind, and they start sipping on their drinks. And the waiter comes by and tells them that MJF asked for more water. And the waiter tells him that that's not water in his cup. That's 100% alcohol. So he just so he just chugged some fucking alcohol after hot food. And I can only fucking imagine what that was like. Now, so now these two are kind of tipsy, sitting at their table, and they're just talking. And in some round. Mr. K, are you there?
I am here now. God.
Fucking Jesus Christ, dude. I cannot fucking stand fucking Wi-Fi, dude.
It's the worst.
Yeah, I also can't stand my fucking mouse right now. So yes, bro, these segments always knock it out of the park, bro. Another absolutely hilarious one. But what were your thoughts on this? The third bro hangout.
Thought it was fucking hilarious, man. I love the way they did it. And these things just keep getting funnier, man. It shit was hilarious, and it's gonna be horrible seeing these two break up, man.
Yeah, man, for sure. So we get to the finals. Like I said, MJF and Adam Cole versus Sammy Guevara and Daniel Garcia. Fucking MJF, in the beginning of the match, calls for a dance break. And the match hadn't even started yet. Dude, fucking... Daniel Garcia and Sammy Guevara just start fucking dancing. They start dancing, and... Bro, Daniel Garcia is doing his dance. Sammy Guevara is like, they did this spot where he tries to handstand, and Daniel flips him over on his feet. But he fucking like almost missed his leg. It was absolutely hilarious, bro. And then Sammy Guevara does his little spin out into his pose. He leaves like a little gap between his legs, and this motherfucker Daniel Garcia hits the ropes and fucking belly dives in between Sammy Guevara's legs, bro. Absolutely fucking hilarious, dude. Absolutely hilarious. But what did you think about the Guevara and Garcia side of the dance break?
That shit was hilarious, man. That shit was spontaneous as fuck. I did not expect that. And I was dying my ass off when that shit happened, man. I really was.
That shit was fucking hilarious, bro. Hey, Clint, how's it going, man? Thanks for coming.
Oh yeah, thanks. Thank you.
So, then we get to the MJF part and Adam Cole part, and Adam Cole doesn't want to dance, but MJF starts fucking dancing. He starts dancing, and he eventually gets done, and he calls upon Adam Cole, and Adam Cole just gets in the middle of the ring and starts fucking doing this. I don't know what kind of shit that was, but he starts doing that. And then he just starts dry humping the fuck out of the air. And MJF cuts the music, and Adam Cole just keeps going. And then we, got the match started after that. But I don't know what the fuck that dance break was, but it was absolutely fucking hilarious, bro. It was absolutely hilarious.
It's really tough, man.
Yeah, just like I said, man, that shit was funny as fuck, man. It really was. It really was, bro. So, the match itself was pretty good. It wasn't nothing crazy. It was very much so built on like stuff that it was very built on just like Adam Cole and MJF tag team stuff. Like they built the shit out of tope, a regular ass tope, and then which MJF did, which he was just absolutely despising himself for. He was despising himself for it. You could see just by the look on his face. He did not want to do that tope, but he did it, and he just looked so shocked after he did it. And then, dude, they built up the double clothesline, bro. They built up the double clothesline, and they ended up hitting it on Daniel Garcia after after Adam Cole hit the Panama Sunrise on him, or I think the Boom or whatever it was. And they won the blind tag eliminator tournament by way of double clothesline.
Damn, Rush, it was heat, man. I love the match. I think it was a great match. It was hilarious. Fucking MJF doing a tope. And that crowd was going crazy. Bro was so shocked. That shit was hilarious, man. I loved it, man. And that double clothesline, man, that shit hit. They finally hit it and they won, man. And I'm excited, man. I really am. It sucks that they're probably gonna break up, but it's been a great ride so far, man. And if it continues, that'll just be great.
It really has, and they really added a lot of layers to something that they did, and it just had like no rhyme or reason. Like Adam Cole was like fresh out of a feud with Chris Jericho, and he just had this banger match with MJF, and it's like this is really like one of the first things that Adam Cole's doing in AEW that is like memorable. And it's nice to see because his stuff with the Elite was, some of it was nice, but it's just like, I don't know, like looking back, like it just didn't really hit at the time. But Adam Cole, in this storyline with MJF, they added a lot of layers to something that I feel if they wouldn't have done something like this, it probably would have just grown incredibly stale by now, because I don't really know what they would have done. But, they did this blind tag eliminator tournament, and they really made this pairing into something that people like, which is in turn, depending on how AEW goes about this, which in turn is making the storyline that they're telling really nice as well, man. So it's very nice to see. It's very nice to see, and it's very enjoyable from Adam Cole's part. Being that, like I said, this is, at least for me, this is one of his first things in AEW that I'm like really, really getting into and enjoying.
Definitely, man. Definitely. I think this is the best of him in AEW so far, man. I think so.
For sure, man. So after the match, Bryce, I believe he was Bryce, who was the ref, has the AEW championship as MJF's taunting to the crowd. Adam Cole grabs it to give it to MJF, and he just stops there for a second, and he just holds it and looks at it. And fucking MJF turns around. He pushes Adam Cole. He grabs the belt out of his hands. He screams at him, "What the hell do you think you're doing?" He was pissed. He was pissed, man. He was pissed that Adam Cole was looking at his championship like that. Adam Cole says, "My bad. I was just going to give it to you." MJF then says, "This one's on me. That's my bad. I shouldn't have acted like that." And he takes the title and he hugs Adam Cole. And then FTR comes out and does a stare down with the challengers for this Saturday, the 29th, on AEW Collision, man. So should be interesting, man. And to be 100% honest, bro, I mean, I know FTR just had that hour-long banger of a match with Bullet Club Gold, but to be 100% honest, bro, I wouldn't even hate it if they gave Adam Cole and MJF a tag team title run.
No, definitely, man, definitely. Especially what we've been saying about Dynamite needs some type of multi-man title. This is your opportunity to bring those tag titles to Dynamite, man. I genuinely think they should do it. I really do.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, they apparently the Better Than You Baby shirt is like it's like their most selling shirt of the year.
Yeah, exactly. So strike while the iron's hot, man. Triple H won't do it, so I'll let you guys do it for once.
Yeah, for sure, bro. So, yeah, man. I mean, this is this is something. If I were them, I would really look into doing it, because up until now, like I said, up until a couple weeks ago with that Bullet Club Gold match, FTR has done close to nothing with the tag team championships. They were in a feud with Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett. Who'd they even win the title? Oh yeah, they won the titles from the Ass Boys, the Guns. Other than that, bro, I genuinely couldn't really tell you much of anything they've done with the tag team championships. I mean, it's clear they want to lean into a trio and kind of be more of a trio with Punk. Lean into that, bro. You got the trios titles on the show, and let's give the AEW tag team championships to other tag teams, bro. Because like I said, it looks like FTR wants to be a little more focused on leaning into this trio with CM Punk. So I mean, just lean into it.
Exactly. Drop the fucking tag titles and lead into trios, man. If you gotta be around Punk so much, might as well do it.
Yeah. So. Yeah, man. And then the last match was the Blood and Guts match. The Golden Elite versus the Blackpool Combat Club. This one was probably the best out of all three of the Blood and Guts matches. It probably goes this year, last year, and then 2021. So they've pretty much gotten better every single year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've pretty much gotten better every single year. Dude, this match was, like I said, this match was very, very good, man. This match was very good. Man. Yeah, the match started off with, I want to say, Kenny Omega and...
It was, was it Kenny and, it's Kenny and Pac?
I think it was.
Yeah, it was Kenny and Pac. I think it's Kenny and Pac.
Yeah, so it started off with them, and then from there, everybody would start coming out, bro. John Moxley did not hesitate to pull out the fucking bag of shredded glass for everybody to periodically fall in throughout the match. He did not hesitate to bring that out. He also didn't hesitate to start bleeding.
Bro, That man was doing nothing but offense and someone somehow bleeding. That is literally insane.
Bro,
How do you bleed on offense?
yeah, I can't remember who he was fighting. It might have been Hangman, or it might have been one of the Bucks. This man was getting a shit ton of offense in. The camera pans away, the camera pans back, and he's just bleeding all over his face.
Like, how?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Um, but yeah. So this match was very, very, very good, man. A lot of people thought Chris Jericho was going to interfere and, proclaim himself in the Don Callis family. But, yeah, dude. Otherwise, like I said, the match was incredible. The match was really incredible, man. There was a little bit of fighting on top of the cage. Not too much though. But other than that, man, this match was just pure carnage, bro. They pulled out a bed of nails that people were falling in.
Apparently, when on a close-up shot, someone I think had noticed that it was a bunch of screwdriver ends. It was just a bunch of screwdriver ends.
Ah.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. That's a cool detail.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah. Wow. That's pretty cool actually. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Kota Ibushi. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, bro. Kota, like, was it just me, or did that man just not look like he wanted to be there?
Swear to God, I don't, because from after the match, it seems like he did, because he took a voluntary bump onto the fucking glass, or onto the fucking tacks later after the show, just for fun. But like during the match, bro did not look like he wanted to be there at all.
Yeah, and I wasn't sure if I was the only one that noticed that, but like Coda did have the really cool spot where Moxley kept messing with the Omega, and he kept throwing him in the bed of nails. He hit him with an X-plex onto the bed of nails or the bed of screwdrivers or whatever it was. But dude, Kota Ibushi kicks John Moxley right in the chest, and he backdrops onto the bed of nails, and then he does a backflip onto the bed of nails onto John Moxley. Dude, but other than that, pretty much like the only thing Kota did was they were trying to get over like his strikes, I guess, and he was just going over to everybody. Hitting them with like one forearm or a kick, and they would just like fall and like sell it like it was death.
Yeah, it was weird, man. The vibe he had in that match was really weird.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he like I said, bro, the man just did not, like, he also just came out there with like this look on his face, like he didn't smile or anything. He was just stone face just the whole way down there. And I don't know, man. I don't know if I was the only one that picked that up. Well, I mean, apparently it seems like you did too. But like, that man just did not really look like he wanted to be there from my assessment. And yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what was up with that.
It was really weird, man. It was really weird. It was I don't know. The vibe was just off with him. It really was.
For sure. Yeah, he didn't. One of the reasons why everybody loves Kota Ibushi is his quickness and his elusiveness. He's very quick. He's very elusive, but like, he just kind of did his stuff and got the hell out. Like, it wasn't. He didn't really display any of his quickness. So that was I don't know what was up with that, man. I don't know what was up with that, but yeah, man. However, towards the end of the match, Pac out of nowhere, just starts arguing with Claudio. Pac gives the middle finger to Jon Moxley and Claudio, like Jon Moxley did to him in their tag team match on Dynamite 3 years ago. And he leaves. Shortly after this, Takeshita bailed with Don Callis, and the Elite would then beat the ever-living fuck out of Wheeler Yuta. They would handcuff Jon Moxley to the ropes, and they would choke Wheeler Yuta with a chain. And Jon Moxley submitted, but typical AEW not filming the blood and guts ending correctly. Typical AEW doesn't get the shot of Jon Moxley giving up for Wheeler Yuta, so they just... Like, you just get this view of Wheeler Yuta's face, you know, and he's screaming, and he's fucking screaming in pain, you know, because he's being choked with a chain, and then the bell just rings, and that was it.
Literally, man. It was like the ending was all right, and I liked it. But like, it would have been nice to see the ending. You know what I mean? It's just classic AEW, just not filming the right shit, man. I don't know why with Blood and Guts, man, but those camera people just don't know how to film the fucking match. They really do not.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. So, yeah. Yet again, man, another Blood and Guts match where at the ending, it's a great match, but the ending, not that this ending was bad, obviously nothing will be as bad as the fucking Inner Circle versus the Pinnacle, but yet again, dude, we mess up with the ending, or not the ending itself for this one, but we mess up with the filming of the ending. Yet again, man, and it sucks. It sucks. But yeah, it was very awkward from a TV's perspective. But other than that, this was definitely the best Blood and Guts match they put on, and it was a really fucking good match. It was a really good match, man. But yeah, also the Elite don't like the Elites and the Blackpool Combat Club story for me doesn't feel like the Elite conquered the Blackpool Combat Club. Like, it doesn't really feel like they finally got over the Blackpool Combat Club. They kind of looked a little bit like assholes, if you ask me, at the end of this match, because they were in a 5-on-3 situation, and they just, I mean, yeah, they took advantage of it, bro. They took advantage of it, and I mean, obviously, you know, it's nice to see a baby face. It's nice to see a baby face, you know, do something that probably every normal human being would do. But it doesn't really feel like they finally, you know, overcame the Blackpool Combat Club, to be honest.
No, it really doesn't, man. And if it is the end, it's kind of an abrupt way to end it. But it wouldn't have been as bad as apparently after the match went off air. The Blackpool Combat Club and the Elite all shook hands and shit at the end of the match. And if this is the end of the storyline, it would have been nice to, you know, put that on television to let us know that sign of respect happened.
That would have been a beautiful moment for television.
That would, if it was the end and they filmed it like that, I'd have been fine with it. I'd have been fine. But it just ended. They just won. They beat the fuck out of Wheeler Yuta. Won. And that was it. That's all we saw on television. It would be nice to, you know, put a key moment that happened after the match, you know, on television.
Definitely, man, definitely. Yeah, I can't fault you. Can't fault you for feeling that way at all. Cause yeah, I feel the same way. Yeah, if that was the end of the feud, again, yeah, like you said, that would have been a beautiful moment to put on television. After all the hell these guys put each other through, you know, we get the handshake. But yeah, the Elite just ganged up on Wheeler Yuta of all people, and they took care of him. So I don't know, man. I don't know where we go from here, bro. Does the Bucks go after CMFTR Or not the Bucks, the Elite. Does the Elite go after CMFTR, bro? Who knows, man? Who knows? Cause the way it's looking, we're probably getting MJF and Adam Cole at All In.
Probably. So I would be down to see, FTR and the Elite Man, or CMFTR and the Elite Man. I
Yeah.
would really love to see that.
For sure, bro. For sure. So yeah, man. As for Saturday Collision, actually, the FTR cut a promo on Collision, and they were talking about what's next for them after Better Than You, baby. And they were talking about all the teams in AEW they could face, and they mentioned the Bucks, and that got a huge reaction, and you could tell that FTR noticed it. But yeah, bro, very interesting, man, very interesting. Do we start gearing up for this, dude? I don't know.
I hope so, man. I would really like that a lot, man.
Definitely, bro, definitely. The only thing that's kind of scaring me about this is like CM Punk looks to be entering this feud with Ricky Starks, and I would hate to see CMFTR versus the Elite. Just kind of like something to just just kind of like a little side feud to pop the UK crowd and to maybe sell a couple more tickets. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Exactly, man. I hope they don't half-ass that type of shit and just kind of avoid the whole drama. Fucking lean into it, man. You're all adults. Fucking act like it.
For sure. So, Ricky Starks opened Collision, and apparently he's heel again. It's one of these AEW heel turns where he comes out one week and he's a baby face. Nothing happens, but the next week other than cheating to win the Owen Hart Cup by grabbing the rope, and the next week he just comes out and he's just heel now.
That's an AEW heel turn for you. You do something semi-normal, you cheat a match, or you walk out on somebody, you act babyface for a while, and then all of a sudden you're just a massive dick. It doesn't make sense.
So
AEW.
yeah, he comes out with a Louis Vuitton bag, a duffel bag, and Tony Schiavone asks him the question that everybody's got on their mind: why did you cheat to win the Owen Hart Cup? He said nobody wants to talk about that. Why don't we talk about how sexy I am? Why don't we talk about what is in the bag? He says, no, I'm just kidding. There's nothing in the bag. I just wanted to show off my Louis that I won after winning the Owen Hart Cup.
Dead. Fucking Ricky.
CM Punk comes out there, and he tells Ricky, he says, I can live with the L, but can you live with the L, knowing how you got it? And he walks away. Ricky Starks tries calling him back, but Punk's not listening. And then Ricky says, I have a lot more in my Louis bag than you have in your red bag. So Punk then comes back down to the ring, gets in his face, and Punk says something about how Max won't let him near it, but everybody knows that he is the real world's champion. Interesting, man. Interesting. Guy, they got a lot of stuff they're leaning into, man. They got a lot of stuff they're leaning into here with a lot of people.
They really do, man. They really do. They got a lot on their plate, man. And it's interesting, man. Especially that title situation where I really do wonder what's in the bag. Is it a new title? Is it the AEW title? What's going on with that, man? I'm actually still really intrigued. And I can't wait to see how that goes, man. That's very interesting.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. So, after this, we got a Miro in a squash match, Bullet Club Gold in a squash match. Taya Valkyrie defeats Sky Blue, and then she calls out Britt Baker for next week on Dynamite. The House of Black defeat the Acclaimed, and Daddy Ass seemingly retires, or I don't know if this is like a fake retirement, but everybody's like wishing him a great retirement and a great career. So I don't know what's going on, or I don't know if everybody's just in a collective effort to sell the fuck out of this.
I really have no idea. I feel like it's partially storyline. I feel like, some elements of it are trying really. I mean, I think this, run with Acclaimed is his like last main run, as a wrestler. But I don't think it's up yet, man. I think it is. I think they're teasing for maybe a trios title run, but if not, just one last general run with these guys, and I think he's gonna. I think this is gonna be the end, but I don't think it's the end yet, man. He might be pulling a Cody, man. He might be lying to us.
I could really see him being like done, but then the Acclaimed convince him to come back, or the House of Black are like, fucking with him, and they convince him to come back. And I could see at All In, he puts his career on the line for the Trios Championships. I could see something like that.
I could definitely one of those. If we don't win the titles, man, I'm retiring. I could definitely see one of the situations.
Yeah, because the House beat the Acclaimed fairly quickly. And after the match, Malachi said something in Billy's ear, and then Buddy said something in Billy's ear, and the commentators mentioned that they didn't really know what was said. They don't know if it was mutual respect, or they don't know what happened. But then Billy just started untying his shoes, left his boots in the middle of the ring, and he walked out, man. And he walked out as the Acclaimed were trying to stop him. But yeah, man, so that's what he did, bro. And it's gonna be interesting to see where we go from here, man, because I feel like he's definitely got a little bit more in the tank for sure.
I think so, man. I really does, and I don't think it's the end for him yet. I really don't.
Definitely, man. Definitely. So, yeah, that is pretty much everything for AEW for the week. And then for WWE. For WWE, man, SmackDown had SmackDown had a couple interesting moments on it. The Bloodline stuff wasn't really too crazy this week. It wasn't nothing too crazy this week. It was Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso had a contract signing. They gave Jey the contract, and he rejected it. He told Roman the contract is in the blood. And SummerSlam, we're going to be doing tribal combat. Roman asked if the elders knew about it. Jey said it was their idea. So Roman Reigns is not only defending the undisputed Universal Championship, he is defending the tribal chief position against Jey Uso. So obviously, culturally, I believe this is a call for peace until the match. Solo didn't give a fuck. Solo actually looked at Roman Reigns like he was an idiot when he shook hands and, touched foreheads with Jey. As Solo went to spike Jey, but Roman stopped him because, there's a call for peace before tribal combat. And that gave Jey the opportunity to super kick Solo, man, and Roman just stood there and watched.
Damn, man. Oh, it's heating up between him and Solo, man. I like the way this is going. Um, yeah, and I can't wait for this match, man. That shot of the fucking that shitty ass title with the Ulafala over it, man. That shit about to go nuts. This shit, I love that shot. I really
Yeah, it
like
was
this
pretty sick.
segment, and I really like what they're doing with Solo, man. And it just sucks that the finish the story fucking man is gonna come in here and fuck this up. Side note, speaking of the finish the story man, have you heard what he said about that phrase?
I hate it. It's a meme. Yeah, I did hear that.
That shit is fucking hilarious, bro. Oh my god. Just, hey Cody, FYI, it's only a meme because you lost, man. If you would have finished it at Mania, people wouldn't be saying it.
Yeah, yeah, can't say you're wrong, bro. Can't say you're wrong, to be honest, man. Other
It's the
than
fucking-
other than that, there was a backstage segment with Solo, Roman and Solo, where Roman was holding the Ulafala, and Solo would not take his eyes off of it, and Roman Reigns was giving him a side eye like you've never seen before.
Oh, that shit. Oh,
He,
that shit heat,
yeah,
man.
he was looking at Solo like he wanted to tell him, "What the fuck are you looking at so bad?" But Roman's not gonna say that to Solo because that's all that man has left. So yeah, man. Uh, Other than that, I apologize for that. Other than that, other than that, bro, you guys all know what I'm going to talk about next, bro. Well,
Ugh.
before we get to that, I think there was one other positive thing on SmackDown we could talk about before we get to this. Oh, Bobby Lashley. This episode was in Orlando, so we've seen a lot of NXT features on the show. We've seen Tony D, Creed Brothers, I think we've seen Schism. I believe so. We've seen a bunch of people, and we've seen Dragon Lee. Dude, they had fucking Dragon Lee and Wesley sitting in the crowd next to each other. I was like, oh my god.
That
So,
shit's hilarious.
yeah, like they're fucking brothers or some shit. So, we see Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams in the backstage area. And who walks up? None other than fucking Bobby Lashley. Walks up to both of them. He shakes both of their hands. And he says, hey, you guys are just the guys I've been looking for. Do you think you have a second so we can talk? And it cuts off. Bro. It's heating up, bro.
It is, bro. This man is cooking up a group, man. And I can't wait, bro. I can't wait.
Dude, I'm so glad. Enough is enough with waiting on with waiting on Bobby Lashley to get his group, especially the way that this Mania season happened for him.
Oh, bro.
Ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous, dude. It's gonna be good, man. I'm so pumped for Bobby Lashley to get a second chance at the Hurt Business.
I'm telling you, man. I can't wait. I just can't wait for this group to form. And, it gets its name, it gets its look, man. And I can't wait.
Definitely, man. Definitely. It's going to be pretty sick, bro. It's going to be pretty sick. WWE's Fatal 4-Way Invitational for the United States Championship. Bro.
Ugh.
Oh my fucking god. How pathetic is this company sometimes, bro?
Like,
So you mean to tell me LA Knight, you sent this guy out there in his entrance with a live microphone because you know he's golden. So you send him out there with a live mic and he fucking loses? Meanwhile, this guy is just casually getting Roman Reigns reactions every fucking week. What are we doing? And get this. Now it's because backstage politics.
He doesn't know how to play the politics backstage. There shouldn't be politics backstage. The man is over. Push him. It's literally that simple. It's literally that simple.
You're doing this whole fucking year-long storyline for Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is a top merch seller. Okay, you're pushing Cody Rhodes. LA Knight's a top merch seller, and what does he get? He can't even get a US title at SummerSlam. He has to wait apparently till after SummerSlam. How many times have we heard this with LA Knight? Oh, they're going to push him after the Bray Wyatt feud. Oh, they're going to push him after WrestleMania. Oh, they're going to push him going into Money in the Bank. Oh, they're going to push him after Money in the Bank. Oh, they're going to push him for SummerSlam. Now they're pushing him after SummerSlam. I'm not believing this shit till I fucking see it. How pathetic. How much more does LA Knight need to show you to prove to you that he is over as fuck and deserves a world championship, let alone a United States championship?
Exactly. This man should be Mr. Money in the Bank, and now he's not even going to be fucking a US champ because for no fucking reason. Because this company,
man. No, sorry, what were you saying?
Because this fucking company doesn't like when people get over on their own when it's not in their plans, and they fucking sabotage you, man. And look at LA Knight. The man is unbelievably over, and we all know they know it. And nothing's happened, man. But I'll never let Triple H live this down, man. Good things come to those who wait. How long do you gotta wait, man? Because Triple H, you waited years, and you're already about to lose this company. So how long are you gonna make LA Knight wait, man? Is it as long as you waited? Because I fucking hope not.
Unfucking believable, bro. Unfucking believable. How much more does this man need to do to show you that he's deserving of, again, a world championship, let alone a United States championship? This man is just casually over as fuck. And let me ask you something. What are you going to do for the United States championship going into SummerSlam now that is anything of intrigue? Anything. Santos Escobar versus Rey Mysterio. So LA Knight doesn't get the nod, and you think he's too old, but you give the fucking nod to Rey Mysterio.
Fucking comment. And
oh yeah, I seen it. You give the nod to fucking Rey Mysterio, and you think LA Knight is too old, but you give the win to Rey? I love Rey Mysterio. I love Santos Escobar. I have been a huge Santos Escobar advocator. Not the time. No, do we want to see Santos Escobar versus Rey Mysterio? Obviously we fucking do. Now is not the time. What are you doing LWO versus LWO for right now? What?
Like, they're not even... They didn't even turn on each other at all. It's literally just friendly competition. I don't care. Like, both talents are amazing. They really are. But It should have been LA Knight. Same way. Damian Priest is amazing. It should have been LA Knight.
Yes.
That's going to be a constant thing, I feel like, for the next fucking year in this company. This person's great. Should have been LA Knight.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's like Triple H, as to where Vince would go with a bad option, Triple H goes with a good option, but it's not the right option. Vince would go with a bad option and not the right option. That's the difference. That's their booking philosophy in a nutshell. So, fucking get this, Sir Kate. So tell me how much sense this makes. So Ray gets the win. So him and Santos Escobar face next week. They put Santos and Austin Theory in a fucking non-title match on SmackDown. Santos gets the clean victory. He just beats him with a Phantom Driver.
Man.
He just wins.
Fucked up my fucking glasses from my stupidity. Dude, that is insanely fucking stupid, man. I mean, he's about to beat him for the fucking title anyway, or genuinely, at this point, I fucking hope so, because I don't give a shit about Austin Theory. I genuinely don't care about the man at all right now. I don't even dislike him right now. I just don't even care about him at this point. I don't know what the fuck they're doing with this title situation, man. Santos just beat the champ when he has a match next week for the title. That who knows if he's gonna beat him for the title next week now? And if he doesn't beat him for the title, that makes him look horrible. Horrible. It always looks so horrible when they would do that. You beat the man, not for the title, but you lose when it comes to the title. Like, what? What changed? I don't get it, dude. I don't understand what they're doing with this shit.
Yeah. Makes no fucking sense, bro. Makes no sense. So, and here's the there's been a lot of kickers in this story. Here's the real kicker. There's a rumor going around that this whole United States title tournament is going to culminate at the SmackDown before Survivor Series. So imagine LA Knight wins, and his big moment is the SmackDown before Survivor Series, or before SummerSlam. He doesn't even get put on the fucking card.
That'll be insane, bro. That's a crime. That is a fucking crime.
That is how you know if Vince McMahon is back. If these two things happen, SummerSlam weekend, there's no bigger indication Vince McMahon is back. What is the first thing, and I mean the first fucking command that Triple H worked on the minute he came back? The mid-card championships. If this match gets put on the SummerSlam, the SmackDown before SummerSlam, and Austin Theory gets dethroned on the SmackDown before SummerSlam, and B, if Drew McIntyre beats fucking Gunther 30 days before he breaks the record, those are the two indications of we don't give a fuck about the mid-card championships anymore. They already been showing it, but that is your biggest indicator that we don't give a fuck about the mid-card championships anymore, and Vince McMahon is back. Vince McMahon is back, because who was synonymous for not giving a flying fuck about the mid-card championships? Vince McMahon.
I swear to God, man. Oh, I hope not. I hope he's not fully back, but I know he is. But please don't affect it this fast, man. At least, dude, if this motherfucker is back, at least start doing shit after Survivor Series. That's all I ask, Vince. If you're watching this, all I ask, dude, don't touch anything till after Survivor Series. Could you do me a favor? I will not complain about you ever again if you just do it after Survivor Series. For the love of God.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Just I don't know, man. I don't know. So that was Friday Night SmackDown. WWE royally fucks over LA Knight again. You know, I was busy a little bit on Friday. I was busy a little bit on Friday, man. So I couldn't catch SmackDown live. I probably had like an hour delay. Like I was busy from like that 7 to 8 o'clock hour. And man, my phone started blowing up again on Friday. Not because of Eric Young this time, but because of and all his other all the other intelligent podcasters that are you know. And let me, man, I don't know. Let me. You know what? I'm not gonna hold the brakes. I'm not gonna fucking hold the brakes. All these other intelligent podcasters that either A, have people listen to their shows because of not them, or B, they are the most boring souls on the face of the planet, and they have 3 times our subscribers but get the same viewers as we do. So go fuck yourself, and you know who you are.
Exactly.
So, everybody wants to go with the hot hand, pick out the small content creator for the smallest of problems. I mean, fucking get real, people. Anyway.
You don't have a word, which at the end of the day we didn't need to, because he was released at the end of the day.
He was released. What happened to the contract? What happened to the contract, guys? Answer that. He was released from it. Sorry. It is what it is. So again, don't come here and discredit our work, because we work very hard on this shit we do, and we have one of the most genuine fucking communities. It may be small, and you could pick on us for that. That's fine. I could take the heat. I could stand in the kitchen. That's fine. But again, I'd rather have 6 viewers than 200,000 viewers, and none of them give a flying fuck about listening to what I have to say. People come for other people. Again, either that, or you're just the most bland soul in this fucking community. I mean, you are so fucking bland, it is ridiculous. I mean, I'm talking about the steak being seasoned in a bowl of water bland.
Water? I swear to God, though, these other guys, man, they either get the same viewership as us when they got, like, literally 100 times the subscribers, or their buddy is famous and got them a bunch of viewers, man. And either way, they're fucking boring as sin, and no one cares about them personally. So, I'm glad we have an audience that actually cares about us and watches us. And, to those other guys, those specific guys we're talking about, man, read our disclaimer for Friday, man. Read our disclaimer at the beginning of the show, and read it on Friday. And if you're still mad, man, well, you go crawling back to your own podcast, man, and leave ours alone.
There you go,
Because
bro.
clearly you want to be a part of ours, because ours is obviously better than yours. But I digress, man. I digress.
Just saying, bro. Just saying.
Just saying. He was released. Anyway.
So, yeah, man. So anyway, yeah. Season yourselves with a little bit of charisma, sir.
You know, they need it.
Anyway. We were done with SmackDown. Yeah. Okay. Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw opens up. Yeah, not really much going on here tonight.
Pretty chill night.
The Judgment Day opened the show. Man, and they are talking about how they're the most dominant faction in WWE. Sami and KO come out, and in some roundabout way, Sami Zayn gets a match against Dirty Dom Mysterio for the North American Championship. So that happened. That was the open of the show. We'll get into that a little bit later. In the show on what exactly happened there. But we'll get into that a little bit later on what happened there. But that was the open of the show. Again, not really too much. After this, Cody Rhodes comes out and he pretty much just says that his mom wasn't impressed with what happened. Cody Rhodes' name dropped the legendary Gordon Soley. He says his mom used to go out drinking with Gordon Soley back in the day. So he was just talking about how his mom's seen a lot worse and she wasn't impressed with what Brock Lesnar did. He said that she what did he say? He said, "Oh, his mom's seen Terry Funk throw fireballs in Dusty's face. She's seen a lot worse." And yeah, what Lesnar did wasn't what was the least of her concerns. So that was that. Um, that was
Yeah, she's
that.
seen enough in AEW, man. That's enough nightmare fuel.
There you go. There you go. You got her live in the flesh right there. She's seen Cody's aid. She's seen her baby boy's AEW run. It
Dude,
was bad enough.
speaking of Cody, have you seen all those interviews he's been giving talking about his run in AEW?
I did see a couple of them. I did. Yeah.
This one, dude, this one had me cracking up, dude. He was talking about how, like, he was, like, low-key a heel on his last, few months,
Yeah.
I guess. And the way he's fucking talking about it, he has the phrase of, being heel, I guess. It's the Cody phrase of leaning into it.
Yeah.
It's
I
that's
did
just
see it.
dude, that shit killed me. Imagine you're fucking Tony Khan, or who's the other person he said it's
QT.
QT. And you're in it, and Cody just walks up to you that week and just says, I'm leaning in tonight. Just fucking
Yeah, there was the one. He was like a couple times. I came back from the curtain and I just looked at QT and Tony and I just said, "I'm leaning in." I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Fucking Cody, bro.
So fucking weird, bro. Fucking, that man's a gem. That man has no clue he's a fucking gem.
Yeah, I did see that one. I walked right up to them and I said, "I'm leaning in." They were probably just both looking at him like, what the fuck are you talking about? Absolutely hilarious, bro. Gotta love Cody Rhodes.
I swear, man, you really do.
Becky Lynch defeats Zoe Stark, thus getting a rematch with Trish Stratus. I'm sure we all know where this comes from, so
Okay.
that's
I
that.
can't wait, man. It's gonna be the end of this feud, hopefully.
Yeah,
Dude,
man.
might have to see Trish Stratus at Survivor Series.
No, my ticket will be sold. I'll be having to skip out on that event, unfortunately. So, anyways, bro, Sami Zayn and Dirty Dominic Mysterio in an NXT North American Championship match. Sami Zayn and Dominic, but I mean they didn't really have time to really go into much. But Sami Zayn hit Dom with the exploder, and he was about to hit him with the haluva kick, and Dominic rolled Sami up. Dominic rolled Sami up because the Judgment Day, I guess, beat the shit out of Kevin Owens, and they came and threw him on the stage, and Sami Zayn was distracted. Good old dumb babyface syndrome. He had Dominic beat. Dumb babyface syndrome. Dominic rolls him up and runs out through the crowd as Sami Zayn takes another loss. So it's a very nice indicator on what we've been seeing per these stories, bro.
I genuinely think this company thinks this man was a fluke, man, and they're booking him like fucking like a fluke. Oh, good lord.
Yep.
But it's horrible to see, man. This is a crime. Sami Zayn was the fucking guy going into WrestleMania, and now he's losing to Dirty Dominic Mysterio for the North American title. What the fuck?
Yeah. Completely ridiculous, bro. Completely fucking ridiculous, man. Yeah, and of course, dumb babyface syndrome takes over again. Tell me this isn't a Vince McMahonism. Tommaso Ciampa is taking on big Bronson Reed.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Big Bronson Reed. Get the fuck out of here.
Tommaso Ciampa and Bronson Reed actually put on a very nice TV match. This was very enjoyable. I was wondering why they kept referring to him as Big Bronson Reed. But now I'm seeing it in their official title, so it must actually be a thing.
Yep, they Seth freaking Rollins him.
Dude, are you talking about Summer freaking Slam? Is that what you're talking about?
That is, dude,
No,
that's
no,
got to
no,
be
no,
one of
no,
the
no,
worst
no, no,
pieces
no,
of
no,
show
no, 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 no,
merchandise.
no, no.
Man,
N-
that shit
Whole,
is ass.
wholeheartedly disagree here. Dude, you're not.
Summer freaking Slam.
Dude, that gets me freaking excited for the show when I hear that. All right?
Like, put F in. Like, you don't even have to put the fuck. I don't even care. Just put F in. That would be way nicer. Way cooler. Freaking.
Well, I
Fucking blow me, man.
just put fucking Seth fucking Rollins right on the shirt, man.
I would prefer that at this point, man. Um, but you know, these nicknames they're gonna keep evolving, man. Eventually, when Vince is really back in the fold, he'll just be called Big Bronson as his new full
Oh,
name. Um, dude,
oh,
they would so do that. They
God.
would 100% do that. Big Bronson. I could totally fucking see them saying that.
Good old Vince. Well, maybe Vince McMahon likes Bronson Reed a little because he gave him the victory here. Tommaso Ciampa told Nakamura not to come out and interfere. He said last week was an accident. He didn't mean to get him disqualified. But Nakamura came out, distracted Tommaso Ciampa. Bronson Reed took advantage, hit him with a tsunami, and that was it, bro. So big Bronson Reed gets the dub over Tommaso Ciampa. And for the love of fucking God, can Johnny Gargano come out of the woodworks to save his boy?
That man is fucking hiding from Vince McMahon, man. He really is. Man, I don't know what they're gonna have to do with this man, but they're gonna have to put a disguise on him, man. He's gonna have to create his own El Generico or something, so they don't know it's Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, yeah. Don't let Vince McMahon find out that Johnny Gargano Sr., or Johnny Gargano's father, or whatever his name is, owns a pizza shop in Cleveland. Do not
Dude,
let Vince McMahon find that out.
oh, dude, he's instantly getting put with Tony D.
Oh, he's gonna, he's gonna be like the fucking Don's pizza maker. Oh God.
They're gonna fucking all have all their meetings in his pizza shop and shit. Oh god. I'm just giving this man Vince horrible ideas. I hope he is not watching.
You know what, too? That's a very mafia thing. Like they own a restaurant, but in the back room is where they run the mafia out. Yeah, let's never let Vince McMahon
Exactly.
find any of this out.
Oh please, oh my god, no.
Yeah, at least that's how it went in Mafia Definitive Edition, bro. Fucking Don Salieri had a nice little restaurant, but in the back is where they ran that dirty money out of. All right, if you know what I'm saying. But
Oh,
so so Tommaso Ciampa loses here in an outnumbered scenario. I'm not gonna get mad about Tommaso Ciampa losing. I'm going to fucking pray that this leads up to some sort of Johnny Gargano build. But I'm telling you, bro, this shit better get to moving. However, I'm not going to hate them if they prolong the Sammy and Kevin versus DIY to Survivor Series weekend. I'm not going to hate it.
I might have to if what I'm hearing about KO is true, man. Which it
Yeah.
seems to be very true. So, actually, I hope we get it at Survivor Series.
Is it a long-winded injury?
I don't even know what injured. I don't even know what's injured. Genuinely, I have no
okay.
clue what's injured.
Yeah, we'll go on it. We'll go over it on Friday, man. But apparently Kevin Owens is injured. Apparently Liv Morgan is injured again as well. So
Hey, fuck.
yeah,
That sucks, man.
she had a match. She had a match with Rhea Ripley. She had a match with Rhea Ripley on the show where Rhea Ripley seemed wrote her off with a. Seems like Rhea wrote her off with some sort with a steel chair to the arm. So I don't know,
Was
man.
bad, man.
Yeah, I don't know. And Logan Paul and Zesty Rick seems to be all but confirmed for SummerSlam. Logan Paul was bragging about taking out Ricochet. He picked up his phone and started recording on it, and then Ricochet hopped up and kicked him in the face.
Fucking good old Zesty Rick, man. Well, people only care about the fucking match, man. Good lord.
Yeah. So Apollo Crews gets squashed by Damian Priest. They finally remembered Apollo Crews was called up, and they thought, "Oh shit, I have a genius idea. Let's put him on Raw against Damian Priest, and let's have him lose in 3 minutes." That was their master plan for tonight. That was their master assessment for the show, and they accomplished it. They accomplished making Apollo Crews' little NXT run feel like a piece of dog shit in the matter of 3 minutes.
Literally. It's like it never fucking happened at this point. I forgot he was called up. Genuinely. Before today, I couldn't tell you what show he was on for a minute.
I'm still waiting for the main roster debut of Odyssey Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Where the fuck is Odyssey Jones?
Bro's on the PC with Brian Pillman Jr., apparently.
I guess. I fucking guess, man. Apparently Von Wagner's a free agent too, and Zion Quinn, and all those guys just stayed in NXT. I guess the main roster didn't care to have them. I guess.
Apparently not, man. I don't know why they wasted those call-ups.
Me neither. So, let's see. Drew McIntyre came out, challenged Gunther for SummerSlam. He then took on Ludwig Kaiser. He beat him with a Claymore, and then after the match, he powerbombed Gunther through the announce table. So that was that.
Interesting.
Yeah, for the
SummerSlam.
Yes, for the love of God, if that man beats fucking Gunther, oh,
I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my fucking mind.
Yeah, I'll probably be right there with you. So, it'll be the both of us going on a fucking rampage on August 5th.
Exactly.
By the way, we're 9 minutes past time, but happy birthday to the mod father of this podcast, bro. The third Notorious heel. Manager Logan, our PR rep, our manager, our chief content officer, Logan PN. Happy birthday, my brother. We love you, bro. And I hope you have a great day, dude. Happy birthday, man. So, happy birthday to Manager Logan.
Oh, yeah, bro. Happy birthday, man. Sucks, I don't know if we'll be able to talk tomorrow, but, because who knows what that man's schedule, but, happy birthday, man. Hope you have a great birthday.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Truly the best little bro I can ask for, man. You're the GOAT, dude.
Truly, man. Truly.
Rhea Ripley accepts Lyra Valkyria's challenge on NXT. So obviously this just goes more into Judgment Day being used as a part of the NXT brand. And in the final segment of the show, we get the contract signing between Seth freaking Rollins and Finn Balor. Seth Rollins said, Finn didn't say much. Finn didn't really want to talk in the beginning. Seth came out there. He said, see, you think that SummerSlam is going to be the coronation of the Judgment Day. SummerSlam is going to be the end of the Judgment Day. He said, no matter what happens, Damian Priest is going to come out and cash in on either you or me. And he's going to take that moment away from you because you would do the exact same thing to him. Finn Balor, Finn Balor was looking all pissed off. He grabs the microphone. He signs the contract, then he grabs the microphone, and he says, "See." He denies all that. He denies that that's going to happen, and he tells Seth, he says, "For 7 years, I've been waiting to do this. I've been waiting to take everything away from you." And he said, and there's been a lot of pain in that 7 years. And on August 5th at SummerSlam, I'm going to make you my 7-year bitch. I don't know what that means exactly. It's definitely an interesting wording. But as he's saying this, the Judgment Day surround the ring. Seth then noticed this, so he grabs the table and he fucking throws it in Damian Priest's face, and he starts attacking all of them. They get the upper hand. Sami Zayn comes out. To help. Rhea Ripley. Sami was using the chair, but Rhea Ripley came from behind and grabbed it. So that gave the Judgment Day the upper hand, and they laid out the baby faces to end Monday Night Raw, man. So, yeah, this episode.
One thing about that segment that irked me, why, Rhea Ripley was out there beating the fuck out of Seth and shit. His wife was, in the back, and we know she was in the back. She ain't gonna help her husband getting his ass whooped by some chick.
You would think, man, but I guess not.
Bruh, that was kind of weird to me. I guess not, man. Maybe, who knows, man? Who knows? But yeah, man. That was the only thing that was weird to me about that segment.
Yeah. Well, she's too incensed with Trish Stratus and all this hell she's putting her through, man.
Oh God, if Trish Stratus is enough to make you fully distract from your husband getting the fuck beat out of him, then my God, my God.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, man. So, yeah. And that was everything, bro. So that is everything for the week of wrestling, bro. That was everything. Yeah, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting week. Blood and guts. SmackDown had a lot of interesting talking points, man. But other than that, man, that's pretty much everything, bro. That's pretty much everything. So I'm pretty excited for SummerSlam, man. It should be a pretty fun day for sure. For sure.
Definitely, man. Definitely. I'm excited, man. I'm intrigued to see how it goes. I really am.
Yeah, man. So with that, it looks like that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Heels podcast, man. Another great edition of Notorious Unscripted. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this edition, like I said, of the Notorious Heels podcast. And with that, man, once again, ladies and gentlemen, it is always a pleasure for my Johnny Mayhem.
And I, Sir K.
And that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Heels podcast. Another great edition of Notorious Unscripted. Ladies and gentlemen, please like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys on Friday with the news.
Peace.
I used to get deals on the bitch. Now I throw shields on the dick to stop me from that HIV shit. And niggas know they soft like a Twinkie fillin', playing the villain, prepare for this rap killing. Biggie Smalls is the illest. Your style is played out like Arnold, and that's what you talking about, Willis. The thrill is gone. The black Frank White is here to excite, throw dick to dice. Bitches are like I'm brainless, guns are like I'm stainless steel. I want the fucking fortune like the wheel. I squeeze cats till my clips is empty. Don't tempt me. You don't want the fuck I am. I'll be damned if this ain't some shit. Time to spread the bud lyrics over harmony grip. It's the mood killer death trap. Yes, I'm a jet black ninja.